I'll tell you. You want proof? Just look at who you've chosen to lead you here. Weasley, I'm surprised. A poor and ginger boy like you playing the lead role with all these characters? Your time is done. No, I am the one attempting to do some good. There's no magical neighborhood, but fandoms collide. No, it just isn't right. Oh, LeakyCon, this LeakyCon, it's just a fantasy. You should all go home. This LeakyCon cannot be.
Calling all fandoms, we have a chance to join and to rise. Loki lies, you all know it's true. If we stick together and see it through, I can't wait to celebrate with you. In that little town of Oregon, we raise our glass, just get your ass to leave. Inspiration, playing music, making memories, making magic. The need for some rest, it'll have to wait. To rocking out every night, cosplay in sight, shipping to writing fiction, fan fiction, a world without restriction. To accurate depiction, it's an addiction, it's an affliction, a prediction, my friends. We'll be geeky through and through. To meeting the friends you made when you were online. I'm fine, just don't skip 9. To being here, don't fear, we're all a little weird. To fandoms old and new, to characters near and dear that we depend upon at LeakyCon. Mr. Frodo, make haste! Hey, don't give me that face.
Hobbit! He's my Hobbit!
Yeah!
On the night of the case, I saw a quite intriguing man. Oh, Watson, are you listening? Damn it!
I'm a man, aren't you impressed?
They're all the same.
If you close your eyes.
Gaston, that's really enough. And what are you doing here?
I brought more beer!
Favorite beer like they sell down in Hogsmeade.
To kingdoms, to dragons, half men and Dothrakis, to slayers, to Scoobies, and Sunnydale, of course.
To Yoda, R2D, to make sure to use the Force.
Obsession, depression, to love without expression. Heart is on fire. No, really, that's a vampire? Space companions, check boxes, bad eyelids. To Austin.
To Wigan!
To J.K. Rowling too.
One, two, fear. Taking names for the hot nuggets. I volunteer.
Oh, no.
To Tumblr. To Twitter. Pale guys and glitter. To White John Green and Hank Green, Brotherhood Tears Green. To DMTBA. And LeakyCon. Good, I'm getting weaker now.
No, Mr. Frodo! Shut up. Time Lords!
We're all weirdos, superheroes, Homo sapiens, Sherlockians, Jedis and Wookiees, Glee, Edward Cullen, Lily James Gallifrey. Refrains, Hunger Games, the Cumber Bitches, catching stitches, Snow White humming, 'cause winter is coming. To how long T221B?
That is mahogany.
I can't even. All the feels OTP. To cry, it's bigger on the inside.
To Harry Potter.
My OTP is between you and me.
To loving right.
Exterminate at LeakyCon.
In honor of LeakyCon, an impromptu salon will commence immediately following this song. Hermione Granger, clad only in bubble robes, will perform her famous Wingardium Leviosa. Spell to the sound of a house elf choir.
And Gaston will preview his new gun show about his inability to hide an erection once he sees the beast.
And Rachel Berry, back from her spectacular one-night engagement in Barbra Streisand's nose, will belt oversung Journey lyrics sponsored by L'Oreal, while accompanying herself with her ex-boyfriend, who she is still banging.
Gail, he doesn't know about us.
We won't misbehave.
Don't you think that we should discuss?
That was once in a cave.
He doesn't love you like I love you.
Get out of my head.
Kindness, I swear.
Just go.
What?
Bake some bread.
Oh, God.
And then we will dance to a bittersweet evocative song. No, not until the Esther Earl Rocking Charity Ball.
To lovely Ariel singing arias while combing her hair with a fork, accompanying herself playing bongos made from seashells.
And the doctors the words.
Alternate reality, fiction, go read!
Now hold on a minute.
Yes?
If what you're telling me is correct,
Loki?
at this leaky, I can be myself even if I'm a master evil villain like me.
You'd be loved all the more
That's right.
for all your evil doing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's find this hobbit. Let's all get going.
To way to write a plotline, teenage problems, claim perfection, warbler numbers, pencil shippers, musical, sexual tension.
Adventure, Gallifrey, no family, different locations, Time Lord, switching faces, Daleks, TARDIS traveling through space.
Emotions, superpowers, transformation, teamwork, and power.
Wearing buttons,
Retribution, fighting, ordering, executions, lawless strangers, death and danger, chaos, umbrages, decrees.
to hobbits, wizards, dwarves, princesses, too. To me, and you, and you, and you, and you. To people living with, not dying from disease. And Esther's name will dance and shout, 'cause this song won't go out at LeakyCon. At LeakyCon. At LeakyCon. At LeakyCon. At LeakyCon.
A place where you can always belong. This is Fandom.